Good morning to everybody. Hope all is well. Driving again on my way to Morgantown, West Virginia this morning. Listening to the talk shows on the radio, listening to the news on the radio. All they seem to want to talk about this morning is the Grammys. Don't get me wrong, I like to watch movies, TV shows, stuff like that. Congratulations to everybody that won an award. But this really bugs me. There's more issues going on right now that the media could be covered. One that really is close to me is teachers. West Virginia teachers are out on strike. They are trying to get better wages. Everybody in this country want better wages. For those of you that do not know, I actually went to college for 3.5 years to become a special education teacher. It was something I was very passionate about, but it came to a time where I had to think about my family. I had to think about how am I going to provide for my family. I ended up going to the coal mine. A lot better money. I've been there for 8 years now. I wish I would have finished my degree. What people don't realize is these teachers right now, they don't get paid nearly what they're worth. I have a lot of friends, family, and some very special people to me that are teachers. I know what I would have made starting out, first year teaching. A person that's very special to me had been teaching for 14 years, had their master's degree, and was furthering their education to become a superintendent or a principal. This person, their salary, I almost doubled my first year in the coal mine. And I am not sitting here telling everybody, oh, you got to go to the coal mine. You got to go to the coal mine. It's good money. It is good money. It's hard work. It's dangerous. And you work messed up hours. For the people that think that teachers do this for the weekends, holidays, summers off, there are a few of them. There's always a bad egg or two in any occupation or job. You're always going to have that. But for the most part, all the teachers that I know, they care about their students. Heck, most of them talk as if these students are their own kids. They treat them like their own kids. The biggest thing that has bothered me this morning is they're glorifying these actresses and actors. Yeah, they're good at what they do. But I do not see how we can justify paying somebody $1 million for a 1-hour episode. An episode. Some of them are 30-minute episodes. We can justify, this person making $1 million to do that, to entertain us, to act like somebody else. But we can't justify giving a low percent of an increase in wage to somebody that educates our children. Somebody that shapes the minds of the youth for our future. Not theirs, ours. Yeah, it'll be great. They'll know what to do. They'll have intelligence. But what you don't realize, a lot of people don't look at it like They should. These teachers are educating our children, or your friends' children, or your sisters or brothers, or nieces or nephews, to better their future. In return, that betters ours. I work. I pay my taxes. And as long as I know those taxes are going towards the educational system to further the education of my daughter, my nieces, my nephews, my friends' kids, I know in return that it's going to pay off for everyone. The more education we can get to these children now, the better off they're going to be, and the better off society is going to be. Like I said, I can't justify paying somebody $1 million to act like somebody else or pretend to be somebody else. But somebody as important as a teacher, people want to talk bad about it. Look at these school shootings. These teachers go out of their way to save these kids' lives. That right there tells me that these kids aren't just these teachers' students. They are their kids. They look at them that way. I was a bad kid growing up. Got in trouble a lot at school. I had a couple of teachers that no matter what happened, they were there. If I needed extra help, they were there. A lot of people don't see that. All they see is the teachers in the classroom, doing the Common Core thing. Here, pull out your workbooks. They don't see the extra work that the teachers take to help these students, to further educate these students. They don't see the person that I was talking about earlier that's very special to me. They don't see how this person takes hundreds of papers home every night, stays up until late in the hours so she can spend time with her family and grade these papers and get them in so she can get the midterms out or get the grades into the computer so they can be sent out. They don't see the extra time and money that these teachers put in. I'm currently living in the Switzerland of Ohio school district. This district does not have a lot of money. They don't have somewhat new equipment. They don't have the books they need. So the people that I know that teach in this district, they'll spend their own money, bring in their own computers, tablets, for these kids that can't afford these things. I can remember the person that's special to me ordering books to teach a novel in class because she wanted to teach this novel and the district didn't have enough money to give her the books that she needed. So she ordered them herself, paid for them herself. I know what she made. Nobody else did. There are teachers out there that go above and beyond. And that's majority of them. You know, there are a few bad ones that just want to get by, do enough not to lose their job. But think about it. Why should we make a couple suffer, or the majority suffer, for a very few? You may not agree with me, and that's fine. I'm not here to change your thoughts or opinions. I'm here to get the thought in your head that maybe, just maybe, you might listen to what I say and think about it a little bit, and maybe it will change your mind or opinion. But if it doesn't, that's fine. That is fine with me. I'm not here to try to force you to believe the way I believe. I'm just here to give the voice of a working man, not these educated people that try to throw out facts, like I said in my last video. I'm real. That's all I can say. But before you sign off on teachers and say, oh, they don't deserve any more than what they get, think about the future. Think about if you have kids. If we don't pay these teachers what they deserve, all the good ones are going to leave, because they are educated. They do have degrees. They can go other places. A lot of these teachers do it because they love it. They love helping the kids. But, I mean, come on, people. We need to start looking at the value of the job, not how much we enjoy watching, or how happy it makes us. Yeah, it sucks paying taxes, but I'll gladly pay a little bit more taxes to make sure my daughter has the best education that she can have. And if it takes a little bit more money to get better teachers in there, I'm all for it. That's my thoughts on that. I hope it, helps somebody think. Hope it maybe changes some people's mind on the educational system. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See you next time.